so very easy. My name is Laura, and one scarf is a lot of fun to wear. And when you put two together, well, you have a lot of different possibilities. From a poncho to a bathing suit cover-up. There really are a lot of different ways you can wear two scarves. And we're going to add 6 buttons and 6 little elastics. For this project, we're going to need 2 scarves. Long, big scarves, sort of like a pashmina size. They can be any weight. You can go from heavy to light, and it's all going to give you a different look. I'm going to be using a good matching polyester thread, and this one is a Primo Soft. It looks like cotton, but it has the strength of the polyester. 6 buttons and 6 clear elastics. Now these are just these little elastics that you would use for your hair. What I've done is I've chosen my elastics first and my buttons second. Because there's only a few different sizes of elastic, it's easier to match the button to the elastic than to try to find the elastic afterwards. However, you can buy elastic thread. You could use that if you'd like. I just find this is already easy and done. This little round elastic will become a buttonhole, so I want it to fit snugly, but not too tight. And I'm going to be hand stitching this because this is a very soft, lightweight fabric. Both scarves are going to be treated the same way. For each scarf, we're going to need 3 buttons and 3 elastics. Take your scarf and fold it in half so you have that length folded in half. We need 2 very simple measurements. From the fold over, 7 inches. Put a pin on the 7-inch mark on both sides. The next measurement over is 5 inches. And pin 5 inches. The next is also 5 inches. So I have 3 pins exactly the same on both sides. These pins represent the elastic placement and the button placement. On one side, I want to stitch the 3 elastics. On the other side, the 3 buttons. I'm just going to be able to take that elastic and just do a little stitch and anchor that on. And then that button is going to match on the other side. So what we're looking at is along the one edge, we have 3 buttons. Those are spaced at 5 inches. We've come to the center, and then 1 elastic. The next elastic at 5 inches, 5 inches, and down to the end. So it's all on one edge. I've stitched that button right onto this folded edge. That way it is more secure than stitching on the very soft silk of a scarf. So I stitched it right on that seam allowance. And I've done the same with the elastic. If there is a right and a wrong side of the fabric, be sure to sew the buttons on the top of the right side. Once you have the buttons and the elastics on one, we're going to put the buttons and elastics on the second. We're going to use those same measurements, but this time if we put the buttons on the left side, we're going to put the buttons on the right side. If there is no right or wrong side, it won't matter. We're going to have 3 buttons lined up to the 3 elastics on each side, just opposite. For the first time, let's do those 3 buttons up to match. Just loop those elastics right over those buttons. And that 7-inch mark is going to become a neck. I'm going to bring this to the body double and show you all the different ways you can wear this. So the first way to wear it is right in the front, just like a poncho. We can use the same button and elastic placement, turned a little bit to the side, and it gives it a different look. Turn it all the way to the side. It looks more like a button cardigan, and our arms are going to come out the side. And in the back, we also have the 3 buttons. Let's undo 1 button, and we can wear it 1 shoulder off, so it would make a great beach wrap. Undo 1 button, which is just that center button, and make this the head spot. The original neck becomes an armhole. We have the two ends together that we can tie together. You can either have your arm come out of that area or just continue the tie so it comes up on the shoulder. We have one long side draping and the other side tied up. Another way is we start with those original 6 buttons done up. Take each button on the farthest end and put them together. So you will have 2 buttons going through the elastic. It pulls all of the fabric into the front, and the back is going to come up a little bit around your shoulders. You can wear this as the front and all of this cascading on the back. It gives it a very formal look. You can also use this one piece at a time. With the buttons on one side and the little loops on the other, you're going to be able to do different combinations with just the one scarf. Let's start with the 2 furthest and put them together. We now have a big loop. Let's put that over the head. You can take the 2 long ends, bring them to the back, and tie them. With that little tie in the back, you have a little cover up for your bathing suit. Last elastic and last button. So with that big opening, we're going to be able to put that around the neck and off the shoulder. We're going to duplicate the same with the other scarf on the other side. The fold is on one side, so I'm going to have the fold on the second side so that I have a spot for my other arm. It's now turned into a little crossover wrap. Depending on the size of the scarves that you use and the weight of the scarf, they're all going to look a little bit different and hang a little bit different. And we're all built a little different, so they're going to fit differently too. You can always add another button combination so you have 4 buttons on each side if you want a few more possibilities. So we've gone from 2 simple scarves that we can wear alone or put them together. And that's only a few of the combinations that I've come up with. It's a fun project to do and to see how many different combinations you can come up with. Thank you for joining me today on Sew Very Easy. Feel free to subscribe, and as always, come on back. Let's see what we're sewing next time in the sewing room. Bye for now.